Hello, it's Kathy and I'm back with another process video. And this one I think I'm actually going to exclusively, at least almost, use products from the Crate Paper Wild Heart collection, which is kind of a tropical, wild, funky product line that has nothing to do with me. It's very, like, there's leopards and leopard print and toucans and all that kind of funky stuff that's very tropical and has nothing to do with like what my vacation would be like, where I live, anything like that. But I bought it anyway. Because for the most part, I just can't help but love Crate Paper lines. I don't know what it is. There's just like a retro funkiness to them that I am always attracted to. And I usually will buy stuff and go, okay, well, I will figure out a way to use this product line. Except the thing that says messy bun plus coffee run, or plant mama. Because A, I don't grow plants. I'm terrible at growing plants. And B, I have really short hair, and even when I don't put it up in a bun, because buns look terrible on me. Or I don't drink coffee, so I probably won't be using those, but that'll be fine. So I thought, well, why don't I just kind of like take a picture of myself after I had dyed my hair bright red, because, you know, that kind of felt a little wild, a little funky. I keep using the word funky. I'm not trying to use that word. I just am having one of those brain farts where I can't remember any other words. I don't know how well my microphone is picking up that someone is mowing their lawn a couple houses down. But you may hear that. And I apologize, but I'm not closing my window. I said that in a previous voiceover that I wasn't closing my window, so I apologize for like any of the outside noise you're going to hear, because it's very hot and I need all the air coming through into my house that I can get. So I'm trying to do like one of those layouts where I'm just kind of piling pieces of paper and cut aparts and different things like that to make like a really funky layered design. And I really love that triangle paper that I'm using as the background, and it's not a neutral, but it's kind of a neutral. I mean, it's just like black and white, and it's triangles, and it's kind of going crazy with the camera right now. It's like I'm looking at it and it keeps looking like it's moving. And of course I'm wearing sunglasses, so I really felt like I needed to use the sunglasses paper, and I'm just gonna fiddle around with the placement of stuff for a really long time. I know I want to use that hay. I liked that leopard tag. I'm trying to not cover up stuff too much so you can keep seeing the patterns and everything like that underneath. And I decided to cut out the hay into individual letters. I just thought that would be a good way to use it without the space that it would take up if it stayed as the card. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, like, ooh, I dyed my hair red. Let's make a wild and crazy layout about that. But this was after I had dyed it pink, and I haven't actually made a layout about that one yet. I can't remember if there was a product I was waiting for, if there was some reason I hadn't made that layout yet. But I could actually see myself using this exact same product line for a layout about that. And I mean, I know it's kind of weird, like when you're documenting stuff about your family, to decide, should you really make a 12 by 12 layout about changing your hair color or something? And, you know, I don't know about any of the rest of you guys, but I do struggle when going through my pictures and things like that about what's really important and what should I be documenting and what should I not be documenting, and what's important and what's not. And if I take a really cool picture and it's like about something, like I took a really cool picture that I liked and it was just a box of crayons, but I really liked it, and I was like, well, what's the point of doing a layout about a box of crayons? You know, it has nothing to do with my family and keeping those kinds of memories, and should I be bothered doing it? And I kind of feel in the end like it's my it's my scrapbook. And this is my hobby. This is my way of enjoying my time, being creative, combining different aspects of my life and my creativity together, and doing something that I'm really passionate about. So I don't feel like I need to limit myself to only like important photos about holidays or events, but like you can do not just everyday photos, but like I'm doing a picture because I changed my hair. Seems a little, I mean, it might seem a little selfish, but you know, I like to document what I was doing, and I do change my hair a lot. So, you know, my pictures might have red hair for like 2 months, and then next thing you know, they're going to have, well, right now I dyed it again, and it's a little too dark, but it was supposed to be purple. So we'll see how that goes. And after that, I might switch it around. So I kind of like to document, like through the year, I might have 4 different hair colors or something. So I kind of like to showcase the changing things so that people know why I look different in all those photos, or, you know, my kids really like, bought these really cool shoes and like she loves them or something, so maybe I will document, you know, her new shoes or things like that. And they're not necessarily the most important things, but they're just the little fun stories, and they're little ways to make little pieces of art. And I look at scrapbook pages like they are their own little canvases, and every scrapbook page is its own canvas. I'm creating my own little work of art on it. So that is my spiel about choosing important photos versus, you know, everyday photos. So yeah, besides using a previous crepe paper line that I can't remember the name of, but you can see the sticker sheet behind it that says like Love Out Loud, that one there. I can't remember the name of it. I may use some stuff from that, but other than that, I'm not using anything else. This is a rarity for me to use exclusively one collection on a layout, but it's one of those like collections that's very eclectic. There's lots of different things going on and different images, different icons that I feel like I can combine them all together and it not feel too matchy-matchy, if you know what I'm saying. Get my drift? Haha. That wasn't a pun. I don't know why I said haha. But yeah, so that's kind of how I'm feeling with this whole layout is, you know, why not? I've got it all together. I had bought it and I hadn't used it yet, so I really wanted to. It really makes me feel summery to use this one. And of course, I'm bringing out my old friend black baker's twine because I love it. And you may have seen in a previous layout me do this where I kind of maybe staple a bit of it down and then glue some of it down, especially with the loops. And when I lay it down, I always try to make it lay down as naturally as it would. Like kind of just flop it around and see if it lays down naturally and then kind of go from there. So I'm just deciding where to have it go and stuff like that. And this was because, heaven forbid, like the top and the bottom didn't have anything going on. I had to, you know, make stuff go on up there too. And I haven't at this point decided what I want like my title to be or anything like that. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do that way, but I assume I'm going to write some kind of title, like Hey is not going to be the only title, but yeah, I liked the idea of the baker's twine just going like right off the page essentially. So I just thought that was like a really cool kind of addition. I thought about using some of the words, like the already done puffy sticker kind of plastic words that were from a previous crepe paper line, but there just wasn't anything there that was really striking me. So this is the only stuff that I use, I think, that's not from crepe paper, is these Pink for Studio black kind of puffy stickers, and they fit in perfectly and they looked really cool. So I just thought they were a great match to this. So I'm just poking out the little pieces in the loops and everything because those didn't come out But other than that, I think the only thing I'm going to do is add some Heidi Swap Color Shine, and I'm going to do it in Primrose, I believe, because that's kind of a warm pink, and that will suit this better than using the hot pink or whatever it's called, which is actually more of like a purpley pink. So it wouldn't quite match with this. But yeah, I really like how this layout turned out. It's very funky. It's kind of just a typical layout for me. There's nothing new or special going on, but you know, I really love seeing all those patterns and everything like that. It's just kind of just my style, and you know, it's a picture about me, so I'm definitely going to do my style when it comes to that type of thing. So yeah, no, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and it feels very summery to me. So pictures are going to be coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, doing whatever you do. Thank you to all my patrons, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.